is 9:53 and I had my run this morning at around about 6:30. I ran about 3.5k. That was good. I'm a bit tired though, I didn't get much more than 6 hours sleep. I'll be getting all of my film kit, so I'll be able to develop my test roll I think tonight, if not maybe tomorrow afternoon. So tomorrow me and Lauren are having a date, just a little night in. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get stuff for the date. I'm planning it other than now. I'm going to check when my Amazon stuff's coming, but if that's going to be coming any time later today, I think I might have to go. But that might give me the opportunity to get a second run in. Can't log in on my laptop apparently. All of it says arriving by 10 PM, so I might have an opportunity to go out. I think I'm going to have to go on my bike. I'm gonna need to hide these. I love that. Oh my god. Look at that. And these need hidden. Are they hidden enough round here? Pineapple. Oh, that's amazing. Right, I'm going to chill for a little bit, then get on with what I need to do. So the system that I've got is these little tap to hose adapters. I'm going to have one of them on each tap, and then from that I'm going to attach, so something like that. So I'll have that actually might be too long. I need to go and try that. Okay, so bad news, these don't fit on the tap. Right, so I can't use these much. I'm going to take a couple of minutes. So I think I've got it working. Because I can't use the taps, they're too small, I've managed to take the actual pipe off the shower, attach a little hose adapter piece, and then from that I think I can run the hose, although I need to work out if this can actually do the temperatures that I need, and I'm not sure how well this shower pump will actually control the temperature, because I need it to be really consistent. So I've got all of these bits, a thermometer will be quite important, these hose pieces which were for the dual attachment to, because I was going to run 2 pieces of hosing to each tap so it would come out one hose, but I might not need that, might not need that, nor them, nor them, or that. I think I might just need this. Let's go and get a look. So pop that on there. That seems like it'll run fine. I just need to test whether or not this can do my water temperature now. So I've turned the water temperature down at the boiler to see if that affects it at all. Yeah, way too hot. Let's drop that to this setting maybe. Because if I can't get this to sit at 20 to 21 degrees consistently, I can't use this water. For the chemicals to work properly, I need it to be at 20 to 21 degrees. Nah, this isn't going to work. Right, I'm either going to have to order new ones of these for them to come tomorrow, or try and work something out with the parts that I've got. I think the best thing to do is get these returned and get something ordered tonight that I can use as a replacement. I'm going to try and find something that fits the tap size that's the same thing, or a totally different product in itself that'll do the job. After a bit of deliberation, I've decided that I can use, just for tonight, the kitchen sink. Lauren and I decided against that for a more permanent setup because chemicals in areas where you eat food, not really great. So all I'm going to do is use the sink for getting the water temperature right, and I'll just run it into the sink, and whenever I need water I'll fill up my stuff and run it through the bathroom where I'll actually do the developing. So you do before you get all your chemicals involved is actually put your film on your reel and put it in the Patterson tank. That I've done many times before, so let me explain. So when you develop film, you need to take the film out of this little canister, put it into this. This is called a Patterson tank, if you're not familiar with it. It is a tank that you can take the lid off of, and inside there's a funnel, and underneath that funnel is spindles. Now, these spindles are the thing that holds your film, and the tank is the thing that you pour your chemicals into to actually develop your film. Now, the thing with a Patterson tank is, when you clip this funnel in, like that, it's light tight. So you can pour in your chemicals and whatever, and your film is down here at the bottom and no light can get to it. It's essentially safe in here. But the catch is, to get any film in that, you have to get it on this. And generally speaking, the only way that you can get this onto this is in complete darkness. Now you can do that in quite a few different ways. Some people have standing darkroom tents, which essentially are completely light tight and no light gets in them. And other people, like myself, go for the more cheaper option, which is a change bag. This is just a dark bag that has an opening in the bottom that can be completely sealed from any outside light. And what you would do in this bag is throw in scissors, your film canister opener, your film, the reel, the spindle, all your parts for your Patterson tank. And inside this change bag, you put your arms, and there's thick, heavy duty polyester and double layers in the arm sleeves so that no light can get in. And inside here, you do every last bit of what you need to do before you put the film onto your Patterson tank, and you can't see any of it. Pretty cool. I've not done this in quite a while, since the night class at college, and that was more than a year and a bit ago. Now, in terms of the rest of the film kit, I'm going to get my graduates and funnels and stuff ready. This is one of the little ones. My two big graduates, I'll definitely be using these. And then the little clips for once I'm done. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my chemicals ready. I'm going to set everything out. I'm going to read up on all the times, the developing times, how long each chemical should be in, because if you're not already aware, depending on the film that you're using, that can change and differ the times for your development in fixer and stop bath, etc, etc. There's a lot of variables involved when it's different film and different chemicals. So right, I'm going to leave my thermometer in this water and just monitor it all the way down to about 20 degrees. Ideally I would be doing this with one running tap that had a temperature knob on it, but I'm just going to have to be really rough with the temperature here. I've got my little station set up with stop bath, developer, fixer, wetting agent. I've got a jug for rinsing, a squeegee, I'm airing out the bathroom. I've got these two which have water in them. These are sitting at 25 and 24 and a half. So I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to change the film. Right, so I've snipped the film. Oh, well, film that. That's my god, I nearly put my watch in there. That'll turn on. And that's us. Now we have... Oh wow, that change bag leaves marks. Oh my god. To the next step. Right. Water's sitting at 23 degrees on this one. Developing time is 6.5 minutes. It's going to be 30ml against 270. Yeah, we'll call that 270. 15ml of the stock bath, 285. We'll call that 285. Developer stock bath. This is exciting. Okay, 60ml of fixer. Pop this developer open. Developer. Gonna get my timer ready. That's our developer ready. I'm gonna set that up there. Right. 6 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to agitate it for 10 seconds every minute. That's just going to allow any air bubbles to move about, not get trapped, and also that's why I'm doing this little tap, because that just releases any that are stuck at the bottom. And agitate. So you can actually save and reuse your stock bath and fixer. Because I'm not too confident about the whole system that I've got right now, I'm not sure that I'm going to reuse my stock bath and fixer. I'm putting them in containers. I'm not going to dispose of any chemicals other than the wetting agent down a drain, because the wetting agent can be safe to the environment and it's okay to go down the drain, so long as you dilute it with loads of water. It's the best out of the 4 chemicals, and I don't have another container that's either enough. So. And I'll need to get the fixer ready now. 240ml, I believe. I need to agitate again. So it's 240ml water and 60ml of fixer. So I'm going to give this a little rinse. So we're going to do 240ml of water while I watch my time. Right, that's a wee bit too much. Do 60ml of fixer after I agitate. This is when the smelly one comes out. I'm just going to mix that up. And we're coming to the end of our developing time. I've got a minute left. And I'm going to agitate once more. So I'm going to crack the lid open. I'm going to put 3 minutes for fixer. I need to get that stock bath out now. Right, stock bath is out. And then we're going to pour our I've just put fixer in. I've just put fixer in. Okay, I'm getting overwhelmed, but it's okay. I don't need to worry about that. So I'm just going to reuse that fixer. I've had a little bit of a muck up because I'm all over the place, but that's fine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was silly. And you're not supposed to mix stock, developer and fixer. So I've knocked that up a little bit, but I'm okay with that. These things happen. That will go in here. Stop bath out, and fixer will go in. And we'll start a timer. When I put the fixer in, I kind of panicked, but I then stuck the stock bath in and just agitated it, not moving it necessarily, which usually you're supposed to move it, that's the ideal thing to do, but I just agitated it by spinning it with a wee spindle that I've got. So I'm really bummed out about mixing up the chemicals. I just got overwhelmed and my own head there. The light agent open. Right, and we're coming to the end of our fixer. I'll pour out the fixer into this. Right, so for the next 5 minutes, the job is going to be to rinse the film. Because I'm not using a running tap, I just need to do it by hand. So, developer, oh the fixer's turned red. So I'm just going to be going back and forth here essentially. I know I've not tracked the temperature of that, but I'm not too bothered if I'm being honest. Measure out 5ml of whitening agent. Just going to do a little drop of that in there. That's it. Just a tiny little bit. Now the wetting agent, what I'm going to do is, to prevent any fixer going down the drain, I'm going to thin out the wetting agent with this and just keep filling up the water. Oh wow. This wetting agent can now go down the drain. I feel comfortable with that. And I'm just going to run loads of water with it. I know the film when it's done and a hell of a mess to clean up. Hopefully I've not messed it up by putting in the wrong chemicals, but let's see. It's not going to come out. Here we go. It's what? It's what? Oh. Ah, that's odd. So something's happened with the film. All my shots seem to be out of frame. Really odd. Okay, so I'm going to put my little clip on this end This one is just to suspend the film. The other one is a weight that clips to the bottom. I need to squeegee it. Clipped, and then we'll stick the weight on the bottom. That is very interesting. I'm not understanding why the framing's been cut. I'm not sure why that would be happening. Odd, very odd. Get a look at this, right? I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but look how each of the frames has been cut off slightly. See, my head's here, and it's all getting cut off. That doesn't seem like it's a problem with the developing, it seems like it's a problem with the film and the camera. Maybe an issue with the shutter or the sync speed with the flash. I don't think it's going to be the flash, but the only shot that I've managed to land is this one. They're all like a weird square format, odd. Anyway, I need to get this, and all of this cleaned up and spotless. Right, I'm going to put the camera down and go and get the rest of the kitchen cleaned. So let's just uncover this. That took way too long to get those negatives in there. It took me about a half hour. I think there was chemical residue left on it, so that whenever I was pushing it in, it was making like a suction effect film sleeve. But I'm going to hang up the camera and head off to bed. that's dried really odd. Don't know if you can see that. Along practically the whole piece of film, you can see perforations, like watermarks where perforations have dried. Really odd. Never seen that before. The really cool thing about negatives is the whole idea that there's only one set of these that exists in the world. Every set of negatives is unique to itself, and there's only one set of each set of 35 shots that exists in the whole world. I just think that's so cool. The negatives turned out really good, really good. The test roll that I shot just a couple of days ago, because of what happened with the framing and the exposure of the film being in more of a square part and not the expected rectangular part, I'm getting worried that the camera's got an issue, but given that it doesn't, we're all good. And the second roll of the film that I had shot a little while back before the test roll that I just recently done turned out great. It is covered in scratches, but it turned out really good. Let's have a little look at them. Now, the actual scanning process of the images went really well. I think it's not perfect because I did have to adjust the flash bracket with my hand, but I feel like the consistency was there. Anyway, let's have a wee look. So some of the shell images, they turned out quite nice. My idea was a double exposure for these, and then the images that I was having the issues with, you can see right along this edge there's no exposure, and that makes me think that it's something wrong with the shutter, but at the same time I don't know if it is. Really odd. That also would explain why there's almost like a gradient on this image too. I'm not entirely sure. But going through all of those shots, I think there was only a few that I was quite fond of. The first biggest takeaway is that the camera might potentially have an issue, so I need to try and troubleshoot that and shoot another roll of film and see what comes out. Now, I could shoot another test roll just to test the camera, or I could shoot like normal and find out the hard way whether or not the camera has an issue. And I'm in two minds about that, if I'm honest. Anyway, I'm gonna head off and I'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon. I feel like that's a good spot to conclude the vlog for this week, so if you enjoyed it, consider subscribing, maybe even leave a wee like as well if you really did enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one.